Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of r/Tales from Call Centers. In today's episode, Christmas Call. Couple of gems from the holiday sales. Lawyers are not people. On a side note, I looked her up on Facebook. Absolutely pressed on Cyber Monday. Before we get started, make sure to subscribe so you will never miss a video. So let's get started. Christmas Call. As I no longer work in a call center, my job is dead at this time of year, but I always cast my mind back to Christmas time or to us peak. Now peak time was basically October till January 1st. You took over 100 calls every day. It was very busy and very stressful. One day, it must have been about early December, I get a call off a lady I'll call Toy Karen or TK from here on in. Now this call was towards the end of the day, as I remember how much my voice strained talking to her. Me, afternoon supermarket direct, how can I help? TK, can I order a Hatchimal? Now this toy had been like gold dust since the first weeks of November, and this was like the 40th call that day about the same product. Me, I'm sorry, we are out of every hatch animal. We'll be getting a delivery on the 16th of December. It's going to be one per customer. We can't reserve any. It will be first come first served in store and online. They will go live at midnight, but be fast. TK, this is ridiculous. I want to speak to your manager. You didn't even check. I roll, get my manager to repeat everything, supply and demand, etc. The next bit was the straw that broke the camel's back. My manager hands back the call after basically saying tough sh*t, but politely. TK, I have someone here you can speak to. Now I was expecting *ck of a husband to take over the call, but nope. Here is my 4-year-old daughter. Explain to her why she won't be having this toy for Christmas. Now I worked in a call center from 2007 to 2018. This was easily the most despicable thing anyone had done on the phone. Me, okay, put her on. TK, just speak to the man, honey. Me, hello little girl, your mummy has made a mistake. Click. My manager cut the line. Now I was livid, but I wouldn't ruin Christmas. I was going to talk to the little girl on a human level, and say Santa is a bit stuck for a girl like her as she is unique, so he would give her something unique instead of a toy all the other kids have. I always wonder what a life that kid had with such a horrible mom. My boss cut the call as he thought I was about to lose my *t. Couple of gems from the holiday sales. Context: escalation supervisor for furniture/home goods retailer you all know. Also on mobile. Associate states that customer has an email promising a low clearance price on a lamp. They want permission for a price override since it's coming up 4x in our system. I asked to have the email forwarded to me, and sure enough, just like 9/10 times this happens, the item on clearance was sold out, and the rest of lamp colors we have left are full price. I stand firm because it's clearly shown that only the one color is on clearance, and it's clearly sold out. Associate tells me, well, she's just gonna order it and call back for the discount anyway, and disconnects. Okay. For the record, the CC gods never smile on me like this. There's roughly 80 to 100 people across the country doing my same job at the same time. Maybe 30 minutes later, a very sweet associate who asks if I can please grant her a price override as the customer ordered a lamp this morning. It's late afternoon, and it was supposed to be on sale. I get super excited hoping it's the same lamp. Yep. Same ugly old green and gold lamp, order placed 20 minutes ago. While I have the associate noting the order, I tell her that I've reviewed our promo email, and we are so very sorry for the confusion. But please let your customer know that the lamp on clearance sold out this morning, and unfortunately the color she chose isn't on sale. I would be happy to cancel the order for you, though whole customer finally gave up and kept the full price ugly lamp order. I'm riding a high from that, and then I have to take over a call from a Karen. You may have possibly heard about all the supply chain issues. Customers never think that it applies to their order and do the most to get compensation for the delays. Which, okay, if I had known that was a thing, I probably would too. The thing is, there's only so much we can give back before the order isn't worth our energy and time. Also, we only do it if the company is at fault, not the *** whole customer. Anyway, Karen's custom furniture was delayed a few months because supply chain. Karen received 15% back already for what really is a minor delay in custom furniture these days. That 15% is sorta on the high side and she doesn't have much room left to beg for, not that it matters to me, but context. Karen's furniture comes in. Karen schedules her delivery. The day before the scheduled delivery, she calls ranting and raving, stating that she talked to Kara the day before at my company, and she promised to change the delivery address. Karen is ranting that she wants Kara punished. She lied. What are you, the manager, going to do about it? She needs to be punished. Couple of things: no one named Kara ever accessed her order. The last time Karen called was 2 weeks prior to **TCH about her bill and try to get free shipping. Our deliveries are done by a third party, so we couldn't change it for her anyway. She called the day before delivery to demand that it be delivered to an entirely different state. Meaning her delivery center has to send it back to us, and we have to send it to the center in the state she just remembered that she lives in, after waiting for this order for months. What are you, the manager, going to do about it? Well, ma'am Karen, I would happy to make sure that the delivery center updates your address. We go back and forth and I remain neutral and just keep repeating myself. Yeah, **TCH, you get nothing. You haven't lived until a boomer. Karen screams go F***CK yourself and slams down a landline phone in your headset. Are the F***King holidays over yet? Lawyers are not people. So I work as a over-the-phone interpreter. I get calls from doctors, customer service from American companies that want to communicate with their Spanish-speaking customers, and I interpret her back and forth between English and Spanish. They'll post the conversation in English, but just know I had to translate into English what the customer was saying. This particular call was from an insurance company. They did the insurance for rental cars, and this gentleman got involved in an accident recently. They were calling him to take a statement of what happened. The call was longer than an hour, but here are the most unbelievable snippets. IA, insurance agent. C, customer. Me. IA, so where were you heading at the time of the accident? C, I took a break from my job that week. I had been running errands with my family since it was my day off. I just had picked up my cousin, and we were heading to the beach with other people. IA, on a Sunday night? C, Yes, we made reservations and everything. IA, okay, I'll need the names and telephone numbers, or the people waiting for you at the beach. C, I don't feel comfortable sharing other people's information. These are people with high economic/social standing, and they value their privacy a lot. I'd have to ask them first before I give you that information. IA, okay, now I'm confused. First you said you were going to see your family, now they are people with high social standing. C. Yes, I can provide that information later. Anyway, I was going to the beach with some friends. IA, SIR, you keep changing your story, now you're saying there are some friends involved? Are they friends or family? Which one is it? The customer was answering the questions as best as he could, but either the insurance rep was a moron, or was out. Go get him. IA, so, you were going to the beach? C, well, technically I was heading to my partner's home to change clothes and get my stuff for my vacation. I never got to the beach, because of the accident. IA, partner? What does that mean? Who do live with? C, my girlfriend and her mom. IA, okay, but it's still not clear to me, why did you rent a car? C, I already told you, vacations. IA, you only rented the car for 3 days, and didn't leave the state. I just want to understand, why did you rent the car? C, my mother-in-law is sick, my partner can't be unavailable for too long, or go too far away, we decided to go to a nearby beach. IA, SIR, now you're saying mother-in-law? Who is this person? I thought you were not married, I'm so confused. Me, what? C, my mother-in-law is my girlfriend's mom. Anyway, I see, lady's name, as you lawyer, is that correct? C. No, I don't know who that person is. Person? What do you mean? C. The name you just gave me, I don't know who she is, I don't know that person. I wasn't asking about a person, I was asking about a lawyer. What do y'all think? Was the rep dumb, trying to look good on record, or out to get a customer out of the coverage? On a side note, I looked her up on Facebook. I had a caller who I spent a lengthy hour talking to about her grown son's insurance. And in the midst of this conversation, which I spent most of the time listening, she mentions that she had gathered some phone numbers and emails from various employees of my company. She talked about messaging them on cell phones and messaging them via email, and how many of them simply stopped responding. One of the employees interestingly stopped working for our company and messaged her at one point with colorful language to stop messaging her since she no longer worked for the company. Anyway, as she is telling me this, I get the idea that she intends for me to do the same and provide her with some of my contact details, which I had no intention on doing, especially since she interestingly seemed to be able to recall the first and last names of every employee she mentioned during the course of the call. Basically, I identified her as note taker, and those are the type of callers I try my best to avoid further interactions with since they require so much hand-holding. Now, as a side note, we are not required by our company to give out our contact details or even our last names, but some of my coworkers apparently like the extra work because they provide this information. Anyhow, this member proceeds to confirm my decision never to give out my personal details, because she proceeds to tell me a story. She says to me, I couldn't get in contact with my rep and she never seemed available, which is crazy. On a side note though, I did look her up on Facebook and found out that she is a grandmother with lots of grandchildren. So they must keep her pretty busy. If I did not have a headset, I would have dropped the phone. I just could not get it. Like, when did we get to a point that I have to be concerned about these craziest people looking me up on Facebook? Like, ma'am, why are you looking up these people on social media? Somehow I felt fully violated, and it wasn't even me she looked up. I mean, all of my stuff is private, she couldn't look even if she tried, but it just was mind-boggling that someone would take the extra step to look up one of my coworkers on their social media. WTF. Absolutely pressed on Cyber Monday. Whoever invented Cyber Monday is a grade A as whole. And the companies that participate in it, including mine, are sadists who get off on watching their CS representatives squirm. Yesterday. Me, thank you for calling, company, my name is, can I have your name please? Customer, Ron. Me, hello Ron. How can I assist you today? Ron, yeah, I see on your website that the complimentary gifts for Cyber Monday are X, Y, and Z. I don't want them. Can you swap them for A, B, and C? Me, unfortunately, Ron, the free accessories are packaged with the item, and I am unable to swap them out. Ron, okay, well, if you remove them from the order, could you at least adjust the sales price? Me, the free accessories are packed with the item, and I am unable to remove them. The current sales price for Cyber Monday is X. Ron, but I don't want them. Surely you don't expect me to accept something I don't want? What am I supposed to do with them? Me, the holidays are upon us, so maybe you could re-gift them? Or donate them? I can pull up a list of donation centers in your area if you'd like. Ron, or maybe I'll just throw them away. Me. I suppose you could dispose of them too. After all, these items are free. Ron, I think I need to run this up your chain of command, Han. Let me speak with a supervisor. Me, I am a supervisor, Ron, then let me speak with a manager, sweetheart. Imagine bothering to call customer service to squabble over free accessories. I obviously can't get too specific and risk outing myself and my company, but suffice to say the free gifts are legit and Ron, and the countless other customers like him, are obnoxious. I also want to throw this out there for any customers who might be lurking. Stop calling CS to be *TCH about your delayed packages. We can't help you. We have zero control over COVID and all of the logistical nightmares that have resulted from the pandemic. If you need something immediately, go to the F*King store.